Hi, I wanted to explain to you how to use Khan Academy and Kids A to Z, and also point out some things on the YouTube channel in case if you're having trouble with the online side of the education process right now. I realize it's a huge learning curve. You have kids at home that you didn't expect to be at home, and we're all trying to figure out how to do this remotely. So I really, really appreciate what you guys are doing. And please let me know if I can help in any way. Just call me or send me a text. If I don't get back to your text in 15 minutes or so, you can call me, please. It's usually more reliable than texting. Yeah, and I always am answering emails. So it's been really fun to see the different artwork and projects and assignments your kids are doing. So I really appreciate you sending me those texts and pictures and emails. But I've noticed not everyone is using Khan Academy or Kids A to Z, and so I wanted to tell you how to use it. So if you look on my screen, you can see equivalent fractions and comparing fractions. These are some of the assignments for this week. These videos are here to help your student understand math. So instead of me making a bunch of videos for you to use, these videos are already available online. You can click on the video. It's teaching the skill that we are required to teach in third grade, and it's teaching it at a third grade level. So you're going to be watching this video, and it closely aligns. It's not exactly matching up with our textbook, but close enough, and you can use it to teach your kid math. And so you don't have to all of a sudden learn all of these things again. You can play the video, and after you've played a few videos, there's usually some exercises. So when you log into Khan Academy, you will see all the assignments that I've given to your student, and I have them due about 8 or 9 days from now. So you have a lot of days to get them done. So let's say you need to learn about comparing fractions. You can see on the screen, I'm clicking comparing fractions. The video will pop up, and this video is done with better technology than I have, and the guy does a really good job teaching the lesson, so you can watch it. As he's teaching the lesson, he's going to be using numerical symbols and pictorial representations to help explain the math concepts. The nice thing about this is when you're done, if you didn't understand something, you can watch it again. And if you got it, you can always sort of skip along to the end. So after you watch this video, I'm just going to scroll ahead so you can kind of see he's writing on the board. There's pictures. It's a really great way to learn, so please use it. Then I can go to the lesson page. Here's my lesson, comparing fractions with the less than and greater than symbols. And if I want to click on transcript, this is going to tell me all the words in there. This may be helpful to you, may not, so I just want to throw it out there. Then if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see there's 2 videos to watch. Comparing fractions with these symbols, comparing fractions visually, and then there's going to be a practice. So if you're doing a practice is like a worksheet, but it's on the computer. And so the instructions will be up here. Compare using greater than, less than, or equal to. And here's the hint. Think about how you would fill in each rectangle below to help you compare the fractions. So I'm going to compare 1/2 with 4/2. If I'm not sure what that is, I can use my fractions here to help me figure that out. So if I would be filling in 1/2, here's a rectangle divided into 2. I'd fill in my 1 right here. Then on this side, I'm filling in not just 2/2, but 4/2. So this one is definitely greater than this one. And I can hit the menu. I can put in that one is less than that one, and then scroll down and check it. Now, if I'm confused, like I get stuck down here, I can watch a video or use a hint. This is a really good way for your kid to practice. And then you click check. I got it, hooray! And then I go on to the next question. And once you've finished working with fractions, you can look on the left. All the practices we're assigned for this week are going to be over here on the left side. So that's a little video look into Khan Academy. Everything on Khan Academy is educational. If your kid were to go up here and search, they could type in the name of the video that I sent. So let's say you're having trouble finding it and you read, okay, I need to watch comparing fractions with symbols. I could type that in up here, comparing fractions, and look, my results pop right up. That's the video I need. Click it and watch it. Otherwise, when you log in as your student logs in, the assignments should be there. And as they complete them, I'll be able to see what they've completed, how they scored, if they need more practice, things like that. Okay, let's look at the other resource. This one is Kids A to Z. So when you click on the link in the email I sent, this is what you'll see. The students' names are here, and I'm the teacher. So to log in, you will click on your name. Let's say you're Hayden. You click on the name, type in the password that I gave you, and then that will take you into your account. I'm going to log in as Craig just for the sake, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, after I've put his password in, I'll click go, and it will open up to his page. So first thing I want you to see, I'm going to move over here, is that the reading assignments, you have to scroll down to see the reading assignments. But whatever reading assignments are for your student will be there in the purple box. So click on the purple box, and the assignments are down below. So these are books that they can read. Now, every kid needs to be reading 20 minutes a day minimum. At this point in third grade, your kid should really be comfortable reading for more like 45 minutes without getting tired. But if they're not there, they can build up to it. So these are great little books. They can click on the green or blue, whatever it looks like on your screen, headphones. And this will read the book to them. So that's a great place to start. If they don't want the book read to them, they can click on the little blue book icon here, and it will open up to an actual book they can go through. And then the question mark is for activities that go with that book. So let's click. So here's the book. It's April Fool's Day. It tells you the reading level. You can click next. There's a focus question, table of contents, and then you could just start reading. It's early spring. The chili ends up buried under a pile of salt. Okay, etc. That will be the story. And then if they want to make any notes, journal, draw anything. Let's say you wanted to highlight. It's like, I want to remember this word here, victim. Then I could underline it, come back to it later. Okay? Now, if you click through the book like this to read it, the computer knows that you're reading it too fast. And so they will not take the book away. I'll get a note about that you're not using the resource responsibly, and it actually will make you read it again. But when you've completed it and completed an assignment that shows that you've read the book, you'll be getting stars and points. You can also work up to the next level. So let's say go back. No, not that way. Okay. Back to my main portal. If you'll see here, I can level up. So if I click level up, and I want to move to the next level, the reading level, because I've set every student at a certain reading level, they would need to go through and read these books and complete the associated tasks to be able to move up to the next level. So that might be a fun challenge. If your student is bothering you a lot and saying, oh, I'm bored, I don't have anything to do, they can work on this. They can work on leveling up to the next reading level. This is also a bunch of other fun books for them. It's a mix of nonfiction stories, texts that are teaching them about something. Like here you can see there's a dragonflies one, there's one on China, and then there's some that are stories, like this book, the 100th Day Project. Now, everybody's books are going to be different because I've assigned different books to different students. Oops, went too far there. And once you have completed a number of books and reads, then you'll get badges, and I can also send messages here, so you could be checking that. But I'm mostly going to be communicating same way with email. The last thing I want to show you is on the YouTube channel. So this is the YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it, so then if I post a new video, you will get the link. The other thing you can do is go looking under playlists. I had all the history videos for last week here, and then a list of grammar videos. Sometimes I can't add the history videos to this playlist because they're videos geared for children, and children's videos are difficult to put on playlists, if not impossible. This week, the other thing you need to know about is our art project. So I've sent you the link on the email, grade 3 project, The Empty Tomb. Now, this art teacher is fantastic, and she walks through step by step exactly how to recreate this. There's 2 options. The first one is you can do just a pen drawing, and then you can color it in with crayons or colored pencils and skip the whole watercolor part. But I have students that love watercolors, which is most of them. And so after you've completed your drawing, then you could skip to the section in the video where she talks about how to do it with watercolors. I put in 3 pieces of paper in your packets. That way you can get what you need. If you mess up on one, you've got another paper. And then the other art project for this week, which there's a piece of paper for that one, is just in your packet. But this video is going to be important. So it might be something that's fun to do as a whole family. You guys can each get a piece of paper and all watch the video and try to do it together. So that's just a suggestion. So don't forget about Kids A to Z. It's got really good stuff. The Khan Academy videos are really helpful. And then I'm going to try to make videos. But if you feel like you need a video on something, it would be helpful for you just to let me know that. Like, oh, Mrs. Wise, we really need a video on comparing fractions because we watched all the Khan Academy videos and we still don't know what we're doing. Then I can make a video of that for you. Because a lot of times it's easier for me to do a video than to connect over Zoom because the internet connections are not always awesome. So that's it for now. Thank you guys so much. And if you have any questions, just please call me or text me.